Welcome back to another Tower of Conquest video where we're going to be tackling 8.3 and 8.4. We're going to do the same type of layout as we did in the previous video. Thank you guys so much for actually blowing that up. The video is getting a lot of views. I understand that if you do get to level 10, you're going to be stuck on level 9, but because I was on level 9, I'm now stuck on level 8. And a lot of people that did beat it cannot help me out. So if I make a video on 8.5, I might be the only person on YouTube that has it, unless some people are catching up to try to beat it. But this 8.5 is impossible. If you guys have any tips in the comment section, let me know. But we're going to look at 8.3 and 8.4, show you guys exactly the lineup and how I did it. So as for the lineup, we're just going to pause it right over here. As for the lineup, we ended up having a simply, you could basically say this, a free-to-play team in a sense. We have Maitha, Gloria, Ballista. I can't remember if this is Angel or Papal. That might be Angel. No, it is Angel. Is it Angel? Yes, Angel. And then we have our Outlaw right there. So let's go ahead and speed it up. We start out with the March command to knock off this unit right there. So in this one, we're going to be mainly focusing on knocking down units. And also with the March command, taking a few steps back because we do not want to get hit. Now, mind you, this does have heal reduction, so make sure to debuff some units because it is going to get tricky because they are going to start hitting harder and harder. But luckily with our Angel, we have that nice debuff effect that dispels. Actually, not debuff, it dispels. So our Outlaw is putting on the work with that DOT damage. We're going to keep healing Maitha just to keep her alive. We want to push. That's our main goal. We're going to play it's called the cat and mouse trick, where you basically got to push back a little bit to let them come at you so then you can push them off. That is basically the strategy and the technique. And it does work, to be honest. The only problem that I had facing this was the heal reduction, because having Angel dispel that heal received debuff, that already wastes one turn. But to be honest, it ended up working out perfectly. We did what we had to do to make it work. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we did lose Outlaw. So one unit did die, but I was okay with Outlaw dying compared to, let's say, a Maitha or a Gloria dying, because those units are going to be the ones that do the most damage. So we did throw that nice little shrapnel just to do some DOT damage to that. We're going to go ahead and heal Maitha. While we received no healing whatsoever, we're going to, I don't even know. I thought we were going to kill someone, but we did use Urgent Order to make sure that Angel does attack one more time to get that nice heal, because it is mandatory. One thing that you will notice in this game is that March command and Urgent Order are top-notch talents that you will be using in Tower of Conquest. So right here, we're just escaping a little bit so we can regain some energy. Over here, do the order, and then boom, we're gonna kill him. And that's it for 8.3. Pretty simple, same thing as the last game. Now, mind you, when we did beat this, we were at level 38. You guys could probably beat it at level 35, no problem. We did have Gloria with the same thing. We did remove this aura, and we did have this thrust. So we had that, and I believe for that one, we did remove the lance, and we ended up putting either the aura, so then Ballista can live longer, and so can she. And that, to be honest, worked really well. Normal gear, as per usual, we didn't really touch anything. Also on Maitha, her gear is also the same. We want to make sure that she pushes people off the ledge. When it came to Ballista, right here, this guy's an absolute truck. He only has maxed out Turret because these two things take so many resources. We're just going to keep them at level 30. But this is our setup. We have over here a catapult, which sends them back only one tile. Then we have this little instant energy. So we give us a shield plus 20% shield plus an attack 2 buff. So I either use that on myself or Gloria, because it only works on Union faction. And then over here we had ignore 40% of defense. Angel, as we saw from the last video, she is exactly the same. We make sure to star up her ink totem so that she does more healing effect, which works out perfectly. And then the last unit was Outlaw. And here, pretty generic as well. We were mostly using him for the Luxite Shrapnel, which does piercing damage, as well as the foot sniping, which reduces 2 move for 2 turns. Now, this one, you could basically say that Fikal is an upgraded version to Outlaw, because Fikal also has this move right here. But the reason why Outlaw Archer is slightly better is because of this Shrapnel DOT damage. So it works out really well. This one, 8-4, was tricky, because when you guys did it in the other tower, you had to push barrels and whatnot, and you can actually take about 2 turns. And I think this was 8-3 in the last tower, because I actually made a YouTube short about it. This one was slightly easy because we had the units that we had. If I'm not mistaken, I actually can't remember, but we're going to replay it. We're going to watch it ourselves. So actually we have Gloria, Papal Ice Priest, we have the Viridian Scout, we have Outlaw Archer, and then we have I think the Recruit Assassin right here, because we're going to use his invisibility for that. But let's watch what we do. So push that right away. Gloria takes out those 2 units. Now those units die quickly from explosions. That's one beauty about it. So you don't have to be worried about, oh no, you're going to be doing damage. You know what I mean? So, okay, that's what we did. All right, let's pause it. So we ended up using a explosive barrel on this one. As you can see, with Outlaw's turn, we put a barrel right here, and I used the shrapnel to blow it up, and they're dead. Now, I know for a fact that Papal either is going to push some people or do some kind of stuff. But right there, Outlaw going ham and blowing up things. So we actually do that so then we could slow down his movement. And then we also put down this lance so that it blocks, so that he can't even move forward. So he's basically stuck right there. So I think what we're doing is right now we're waiting for maybe to get another explosive barrel. But right now we're just going to town. And that's basically it. Explosive barrel, boom, done. Very simple, 8-4. We used the same units that we used. You guys already saw the layout of the units. As you can see right here, we have the 5 units listed for 8-3 and 8-4. We beat 8-4 in 4 rounds, and then 8-3 in 7 rounds. We're going to try to beat 8-5. I think I have a strategy cooked up, but I don't know yet. As usual, make sure to leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and also subscribe to grow the channel. Thank you guys so much. See you guys next time. Peace.